Yes, guys. Right, welcome to another episode of Matt Zina Acting Tips. Today's episode is a tough one. And, as usual, I say make notes because this is going to be so beneficial. And this is a massive mistake that so many actors make. And I'm going to talk about the difference in kind of job role between emerging actors and established actors. Now, to lay it down, really, the biggest mistake that emerging actors make is they act as if they are an established actor. And they make decisions as if they are an established actor. When the biggest part of being an emerging actor is emerging. And there's a lot goes with that. Now, really established actors, usually you'll find that they did everything that they needed to do to emerge as an established actor. So if you, as an emerging actor, are behaving and acting like an established actor, you're not going to kind of emerge and get to that stage. And this is what I'm finding with actors all over the world. So let's get into it. What's the difference between an emerging actor and an established actor? So let's think about it. Firstly, the job. An emerging actor will spend maybe 10% of the time maybe on set or in a theatre than maybe an established actor would, just because of the pure value that established actor has. They get more bookings instantly. So the emerging actor probably will have more free time. Things like social media and PR. And an established actor will probably have a company does that for them, or somebody do that for them. An emerging actor needs to do that themselves. Things like agents and having an agent and working with their agent, they will just leave. An established actor will just leave all of that to their agent because they're working. They're bringing in more money, so their agent's happy to do all of the work. And emerging actors are probably not bringing in quite as much, so they need to share the load, they need to do more. They're not giving their 80% as much as an established actor. So what does that mean for you as an emerging actor? It means you need to take charge of doing things like your own PR, your own social media, your own personal brand. You need to make sure that you're actually doing it. Because a lot of emerging actors will look at an established actor and think, well, they're not being a personal brand, they're not having to do all their PR, they're not having to do it, so why should I? You have to do it because you're an emerging actor. You have to be on social media creating a personal brand constantly. You have to do all of these things that an established actor would maybe pay somebody else to do. That includes your finances, your tax, that includes your booking, that includes a lot of the things that they have to pass over. Let's face it, because they're always working. You're not, so you have to do a lot of it yourself. As well as that, with regards to working with your agent, as an emerging actor, you have to find and get together those jobs that pay. You ask your agent to do it, and I've covered this quite a lot before, but they'll get 15-20%, you'll get 80-85%. You are not bringing in the level of work that an established actor would. So you can't really expect your agent to be looking at you every single day, which they are, putting you for roles, and then you kind of just waiting for the phone to ring. You have to get out there and you have to emerge as an actor and make things happen. You have to work hard on your career to emerge. You have to network. You have to contact those casting directors, arrange those meetings. You have to work incredibly hard on your career. And what you'll find is that the established actors have always done this. There's some things that are unfair. So an established actor, if they go for a role because they're established, if there's a skill set involved in that role, they will then get a coach, like an accent coach, dialect coach, sorry. They will get somebody to come in and teach them a certain skill, fight scenes, even sheep shearing, and they will get the role, then receive the training to do certain skills. An emerging actor has to decide at some point what skills are going to benefit them before they get the role. So if it goes out that looking for somebody who can do this, fight scenes, certain dialects, an emerging actor has to pretty much forecast and think, what are they going to ask me to be able to do before I get the role? Because that's the difference as well between emerging actors. Emerging actors need to already have that skill to get booked, whereas an established actor will get coaches to teach them that skill after they've been booked. So another thing you need to do is forecast and think about the skills that you need to have in order to book roles. And that's another difference, and that's something that you need to do. There's a few other things as well. Emerging actors pretty much need to be kind of typecast, as people call it. They need to have a really good indication of the types of roles that they fit into like a glove. They need to market on that. They need to really own that. But then when you're established actors usually get a bit more freedom to start to explore more, start to explore different personality traits, archetypes. And that can be frustrating for emerging actors. But yet again, this is what the people who are established now, this is what they've been through and they've done. It's a rite of passage. So to bring it full circle, you have to act, behave, and understand what the job role is of an emerging actor. And you need to ensure that you are behaving and acting like an emerging actor and putting the work in that eventually gets you to become an established actor, and then have all the perks and benefits that come with being an established actor. Right, I hope you enjoyed that episode. It was a tough one to get round and explore, but I hope you understand that, because it's a big mistake that so many actors are making all of the time. As usual, make sure you subscribe, press the bell button so that you get every episode and you're notified when every episode comes out. And I'll see you next week for another even episode of Matt Zina Acting Tips.